Hi, today is part 3 of how I was able to get my mother-in-law off of her insulin shots. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm just a daughter-in-law who was taking in her mother-in-law to live with us because her diabetes was so severe it was causing her some serious health issues. And I did some research to try to figure out what to feed her when she moved in with us. So in doing my research, I came across a doctor, and I'm so sorry, I do not remember the name of the doctor I watched on YouTube. I wish I had written it down or put it in my notes in my phone. But anyway, he taught a really easy formula for diabetics to control their blood sugar, and that was to have a particular carb fiber balance. So again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist. I was just a person who was able to help my mother-in-law to get off of her insulin, and her doctors actually took her off of insulin. I did not do that, of course. Her doctor took her off of insulin after she lived with us about 2 months. She had a doctor's appointment, and they said, you no longer need your insulin. So this was the formula: dividing the fiber into the carbs, and you want the ratio to be between, when you get the number, you want it to be between 5 and 10. 5 is very good, 10 is at the extreme. Now in this case, it's going to be less than 5. I'll show you what I found. So this is the Joseph's pita bread. I was making gyros the other day, and I was hoping I could find a pita that would fit in that formula, and I did. I was so happy about that. So it is made with flax, oat bran, and whole wheat. So the flax in it and the oat bran is going to give you that fiber. So each pita has 60 calories, and each pita has 9 carbohydrates and 2 grams of fiber. So if you divide the fiber into the carbs, 2 into 9 is 4 point, it's a little bit more than 4. So that's even lower than 5, so that's even better. But additionally, it also has protein. Each of these has 6 grams of protein. So this was a great alternative to regular pita bread. It fell into the formula, carb to fiber formula, and in addition, it had protein in it. So the gyros I made was so good, and you would never know that this was a flaxseed and oat bran pita. So there you go. So this is part 3 of my suggestions. Again, these are suggestions that might help you if you're diabetic, or might help someone you know that's diabetic. And it's very easy to follow because you do have to read the label for everything, but just divide that fiber into the carbs and see if it falls into 5 to 10, the result. And if it's below 5, that's even better. And if it has protein, that's even better. And if it's past 10, I don't even buy it. I just don't, because I don't want to be feeding her those things and being worried about her. So anyway, thanks for joining me today. If you have any questions at all, please send me a comment on YouTube. Thanks.